Oh, it's bleeding. Yo, someone call a medic.
Now we out in Chinatown, right next to Canal.
But now we up on Pell Street, place where they sell meat.
No.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Welcome everybody to a special New York City episode of Fung Bros Food. We're in Chinatown, NY.
New York, New York! We're at the most yelp Chinese spot in the entire city, Zhou, Shanghai, and we're gonna try some
Xiao Bao.
All right, you guys, why is Zhou Shanghai the most famous Chinese restaurant in all of New York?
Well, first of all, they have gigantic Xiao Baos, and second of all, they're in a rivalry with Din Tai Fung, which comes from LA, which basically makes it an LA New York thing, which is basically an East Coast West Coast thing.
Yo, West Coast, East Coast? I thought we're over that beef.
These are literally like the Biggie to Din Tai Fung's Tupac.
Biggie, Tupac, Din Tai Fung, Zhou Shanghai.
I like it when you call me Big Papa.
So Din Tai Fung serves Shanghai-style food, and so does Zhou's Shanghai. So we gotta compare the food, naturally.
Xiao Baos actually come from Shanghai, and they have their own language in Shanghai called Shanghainese. We're part Shanghainese.
See, usually at the Chinese spot, these would be your deadliest weapon right here. But I was like, yo, it's the deadliest weapon today. Ooh, this is my choice of weapon because, you know.
First thing I noticed is that they give you tongs. At Din Tai Fung, they don't offer this.
Okay, I'm gonna actually use the tongs that they gave because I've never really used these before. That is definitely easier than using chopsticks.
This one didn't burst yet, but as you can see on some of these dumplings, the juice is already coming out of the top. That means it's real juicy.
All right, first of all, you guys, you gotta see how gigantic this is. This is way bigger than a Din Tai Fung soup dumpling. Oh my goodness. Is this chunky Campbell soup?
The crab flavor, really tasty, kind of oily though.
Notice that they actually don't use crab meat, but rather crab roe.
You like food that gives you that oomph? Zhou Shanghai got that food.
Look how orange it is, look at that color.
The flavor is straight boombastic.
Mr. Boombastic, tell me fantastic.
It ain't really a soup dumpling, it's like a stew dumpling.
Oh!
We didn't mean to, but we ate the crab one first, so now we go into the pork one. As you can see, the color's not as orangey.
These are so filled up, it's just hanging.
Oh.
What you doing, XLB? I'm chilling.
This is straight stew, man. You know the tonkatsu broth of a ramen? You know how thick it is? This is like the Chinese tonkatsu in a dumpling.
So even though our Shanghainese grandmother might not eat it like this,
Zaheni.
we gotta do it with no vinegar sometimes.
Din Tai Fung has a more subtle, cleaner taste. Zhou's is just bam, 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 bam. So David, do you like it with the vinegar or without the vinegar?
At Din Tai Fung, I like it with the vinegar, and at Zhou's, I like it without. Because the broth is that thick.
Shout out to Zhou Shanghai.
Yo, I got an idea. I hate to bring the Viet side like I always do, but what if they made a dumpling out of rice paper, thick pho broth, beef meat, and it'd be like pho XLBs. Pho Xiao Bao. Someone make it out there, you can have it.
All right, guys, we had the pork ones, we had the crab ones. Here at Zhou Shanghai, which one do you guys like more?
When you come to Zhou Shanghai, you're not walking on no real glittery paved nice street, all right? With that said, your mindset is a little more street when you walk into the spot, so I'm going with pork.
For me, the thing that really stands out is the luxurious crab roll flavor, so I'm definitely rolling with the crab.
All right, all I know is that when you look at the crab ones, it basically could stain you. It got that juice that just stains you. Look how yellow this stuff is, man. You can see it through the skin. I'm rolling with the crab, man.
You know what an even crazier question is? Which one do you like better, Zhou Shanghai or Din Tai Fung?
I actually really like both. And I'm not even trying to be fair or whatever, but if I was gonna eat 10 or more dumplings, I would go with Din Tai Fung. If I was going to only eat 5 dumplings, I would roll with Zhou's. Because Zhou's is basically like 2 dumplings in one. Thrice the oil, thrice the grease, but also more flavor. Richie, Viet Swag Boy, who are you rolling with?
I'm gonna have to go with Zhou's, man. Oh, Din Tai Fung. You know, it's cool if you're with the girl or whatnot and you're trying to be all a little bit more proper, but Zhou's, I like a good kick to my food.
When you out with the bros, you gotta go to Zhou's.
If you with the one, you go to Din Tai Fung.
Oh!
All right, guys, so we did do the Xiao Baos, but we got some other dishes that Din Tai Fung has as well. We gotta compare them right now.
Shanghai vinegar
Is
chow
this
mein.
what Eddie brought in fresh off the boat when the kid said, Yingling brought worms?
He did. He brought the Shanghai chow mein with the wheat noodles. Hey, you guys ever played that Sega game Earthworm Jim?
But since you're here, it's Earthworm Joe. So as you can see, it's darker, it's glistening, so it's got a little bit more grease, you know, that's how Joe's does it. this is probably more like the Chinatown style of food. Chinatown style of food is a little bit more greasy, but it oftentimes is also more flavorful too.
I've eaten chow mein off the streets of Shanghai, and this is a more closer representation of how it tastes than the one at Din Tai Fung.
We're talking that Zhou Shanghai in some ways is more authentic than Din Tai Fung because, and let's acknowledge, Din Tai Fung is a chain from Taiwan. Here you got your fried pork chops. They also have this at Din Tai Fung. This reminds you more of the Cantonese fried pork chop.
That piece of pork chop at Din Tai Fung is a lot thinner than this. This that thicky thick girl.
So in Cantonese, we call these green beans sei guai dao. In Mandarin, it's si ji do. This is one of my favorite green dishes of the Chinese cuisine. So this is a dish that they do not serve at Din Tai Fung, but I personally like this. This is the spicy fried shrimp with shell on it. Basically what they've done is they've butterflied the shrimp in the back, but they've kept the shell on it, but they just deep fried it and then covered it with sauce, so it actually has double crispiness. So crispy, so crispy. If you can eat the shell, keep the shell.
All right, you guys, final statements about Zhou Shanghai.
Din Tai Fung is the cleaner, more refined, slightly more expensive version, but if you tell me that Zhou Shanghai got more flavor than Din Tai Fung, I can agree with you on that.
Oh man, I feel like I just got hit with a ton of bricks of flavor, man. It's crazy. Zhou Shanghai, flavor-wise, zing.
Which one's better?
Different style.
All right, thank you everybody for watching that video of Zhou Shanghai. We are in Chinatown, NY right now, but by the time you watch this video, we probably won't be there anymore. Shout out to everybody and all the fans that we got out in New York.
Make sure you let us know what other cuisines you want us to try in the comment section below, as well as certain restaurants, and let us know what you like. Do you like the more street style or the refined style?
Make sure you guys check out this video. Also check out this video. Subscribe to my page. Subscribe to Fung Bros page if you haven't done so. And until next time, we out.
Peace.